everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft, and I'm back with another reel of your stash. I know I haven't had a video for about a week, but I've been so busy with creating craft and the monthly kits I do, and honestly it's just been really busy, so I've only just got a chance to do a one now. So today I thought what we could do was, I don't know about you, but I have quite a lot of like background dies. Now trust us, this is only a really small selection, just the ones I managed to grab, but I do have quite a lot of them. And I think sometimes we just kind of cut them out and stick them on a card and it gets a little bit boring. So I thought what we could do was get more out of them by sort of cutting them up and then using them with other dies to make them, I suppose, look more like of an intricate, a different shape of an intricate die. So I wanted to show you a couple of things I've been doing. So this one was this one here, and I just cut it out of an oval shape, and then I cut a different oval shape to layer it, and I popped it on like that, and I just heat embossed a stamp. And then I also put vellum behind it, so it didn't kind of like, you know, show too much of this design through it. Another one I did was this one. Again, I cut this from a HEXAGON die. Again, I put vellum behind it, but it was like a purple vellum. And I think that die is this one, which is the HOLTZ Intricate Lace, one of my favourites. It's absolutely beautiful. So I thought we could do something like that. So really when you look at that, you would think, oh, you bought it like that, but you haven't. You've just kind of cut it up and cut it from different dies, which gives it a whole different shape because you can cut them from all kinds of shapes. So to make my basis of the card, I want to stamp the background again. I'm going to use this big butterfly stamp I think I used a couple of weeks ago. And I've just got some white card here that I'm going to stamp it on, and I'm not going to heat emboss it. I'm just going to stamp it with some VersaFine ink, which is Warm Breeze. So we will cut this down anyway, so I'm not too bothered about where it goes at the minute because it'll be still too big for the card. So I'll just quickly stamp this. Alright, so that's that done, and I'm just going to trim this down. It should fit. There we go. So that will be the basis of my card like that. Okay, so for the die bits, what I've got this time is, this is another Sizzix die actually. It's minimal foliage and it's really pretty. And I've also got some layering OCTOGAN dies here. So I am going to cut the die and then cut the die again. So I'm going to get the machine because what I wanted to tell you was this is a really intricate die and To be fair, they do take some cutting out. I've got the chrome precision base plate, and seriously, if you can afford this, it is amazing. You cut on this side, as you can see, I've used it and it's still just like a mirror. It cuts them perfectly. It will cut without it, but you're talking maybe 6-7 times you're going to have to run that through. I'm just being honest, that's what I find. The same with the doodle arts and stuff, what I've just showed you in the packets. They're really intricate. I mean, the lace one, which is this one here, that is probably one of the most intricate dies I've got, and it is so intricate, and it just cuts it all out in one go with that chrome precision plate. So to use that, you've just got to pop it on the chromy side down. Okay, so you're actually cutting on the chrome. I'm gonna cut it from black card, so card face down like that, and then it's just one pad on the top. It will be tougher to run through, but it is so worth it. And then just to make sure, I'll run it back again. I'll just see, you can see there that it is all cut completely, and it honestly just saves a lot more work. And then I'm just going to get me so I've got my die and I've got, we're going to use the larger one and just pick where you want it. Obviously, you know, it's virtually the same pattern all the way around. And then I don't really need this plate in now, so I'll take this back out and I'll just use the plates again. Oh, I am such a messy crafter, honestly. I've got plates all over the place. Right, so pop that on there. And then I'm going to cut this out like this, okay? And we end up with that, okay? So I need to take the same die and a smaller die, and I need to run them through to create our little border. So I'll just get another black piece of card, so I'll put that on, and the smaller piece to make the frame. Okay, so now I've got my frame, and then you can also keep that for something else. Get this out of the way. So if you take your die back, and then you will then glue that onto there, or whatever shape you're going to have. Now, last time I used vellum behind these. This time I've got this kind of alcohol ink kind of pad that I got from Craftelier, and I thought it might be nice to use one of these behind it. So the colours in my stamping is like a blue, so I'm going to try and pick something like a blue kind of colour. I mean, it can be any colour, it doesn't just have to be blue. The blues seem to be at the back, so I might go for this one actually. Could even go for that with the foil in. No, I'm going to go for this. So if I'm just going to peel this off, but like I say, you can use vellum, you could really use whatever you want. So I'll need to take the same die, which will be the larger die, and then just cut a pattern from there. Okay, so we've got that. That will then go on top of there, and then our frame will get glued on top of there. Like that. Okay, so it just gives it more interest on the inside, so when we pop it on here, we're not just seeing our butterflies behind it. So I'm going to tidy this away, glue this together, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've glued that together like that. I've just glued that on the black, and I've put some pads on, and I'm going to put this on to the card base. Alright, so what else I wanted to do was, I don't just want to have this on flat, I want to have it raised up. And I'm going to use these. Now I found these on Amazon, and you basically get loads of these like foam little strips. They're really thin, and they're perfect for little things like this. So that you don't even have to peel the back and pieces off. They're already sticky when you peel them, and you can just snip them to whatever size you want. And I think for little, you know, for shakers and stuff, just in the middle about there. That looks really pretty. And then I die cut a couple of words, which was "for you, friend." So I'm just gonna glue them on the back, and that is basically it. So I think it's just a great way, you know, to get more from your dies, more from your larger dies, by cutting them up. But you know, you could cut them up with all sorts of shapes, stars, circles, even tags, anything you want, and then just, you know, make a plain die shape look more like it's an intricate die like this by putting a more intricate die in the middle. There we go. That's really pretty. So that's the one we've done. Then there's that one with the purple vellum behind it, and this one with just normal vellum behind it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a try, and I will be back in a few days with a laminating video. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.